Hey, it's Tom here. Good news. We're opening up our one-to-one platinum mentoring program when we have 2 spots available right now. So if you're looking for a mentor to give you the guidance, support, accountability, and all of the systems to ensure you're going to make 6 figures in the next 12 months, even if you're a complete beginner, you have no prior experience and you don't have any good technical skills, you want to go to ltsmentor.com. That's ltsmentor.com. You're going to fill in a short application and you're going to book a call so you can speak to myself and the team. So go to ltsmentor.com to apply now.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Launch the Six podcast, and with Thomas here, and we're discussing something really cool, and it's celebrating success. The last episode we talk about bad days and how to overcome them and so forth, and we just want to share a little bit about success. So, we teach people how to make money online, so let's just paint this picture for you. When you're on the journey to success, there's lots of little wins. A lot of people, they have huge expectations and they don't see how far they've come because they've not hit the 10 grand a month mark yet, and they don't see that they've developed skills, they've learned, they've built a following, they've built an email list, they're learning so much, and they're a better person than they were, say, 3 months ago. They've developed their character. Think of yourself as like a video game character, and when you're in a video game, you start and then you start learning and you start leveling up your video game character. And a lot of people, what they do is they don't celebrate the wins. They don't celebrate the success. And if you don't celebrate the wins and success, guess what you're telling your brain or your spirit or your mind, however you want to see it? You're basically going, no matter what I do, it's never enough. And we all struggle with this. Me personally, I've had this for a long time, and I'm learning, and I have learned, and I'm still learning, is when you just celebrate the wins, you feel great, and then you want to do the work more because you've got a feedback loop that Thomas talks about a lot. It's powerful, isn't it, Thomas? Maybe
It's
share a little bit
huge.
about your own experience
Yeah. That is
celebrating wins and never just going, it's never enough. I've made, I know I was 0, now I'm making 10 grand a month. It's not good enough because I'm comparing myself to billionaires.
oh
And
no, it's huge. It's huge. And I mean, I always use the analogy for me. I'm a big petrol head, and so is Casper, our business partner and coach at Launch Six. We're big petrol heads. We love cars, and I always remember I'm setting my goal. I want that Ferrari. I want that, and it was generally usually a car that is just ridiculously expensive. And I'm like, I want that, and I would smack into myself about. That's the car and I'm not going to get anything else, or even a watch. I wouldn't get anything until it was, a Rolex at £20,000, whatever it was. And it was quite interesting because more recently I changed my car, and I thought, do you know what? I want to set that goal. I want that. But I thought, actually, do you know what? I'm going to treat myself because I've done this right, but I don't have to have that element. I can have a step towards that goal. So I got a smaller sports car. I got a little MX-5, which I really enjoy. The point being was that I allowed myself to have those steps and to then enjoy and celebrate the win, because what will happen is that you'll become starved. And that feedback loop that you guys have is so important because, we talk about this with our clients all the time. Yeah, it's great to hit those financial goals, and that's really important to hit those. But if you were dropping £100,000 into your bank account and you could not spend that, what good would that be to you? What good would that be to you if you couldn't touch that money? So ultimately, it's about creating those little sub goals, those milestones along the way that you can then celebrate and feel great about yourself. I feel great when I drive my car. I really enjoy myself. It's not my dream car, but I enjoy it, and it celebrates the goals.
exactly. No, I feel the same. I would say for everyone, again, when you're on your journey, when you celebrate your wins, what you're doing really is you're celebrating yourself and you're celebrating life. Because let's just say you don't celebrate, which most people don't, especially entrepreneurs, because they're too hard on themselves and they never feel they're good enough. They're always comparing. They've got social media influences, and it's that you're not seeing the reality of people's lives. You're seeing what they chose to post and have as a filter. It's a minute of their life. When you see people all smiling on a photo, that's never the reality. Of course, doesn't mean they're not happy. They might be happy, but don't fall into that influence. What you should do is every time you've learned something and you've made a breakthrough, you celebrate and you tell yourself, I'm enjoying the process. I'm going to celebrate, even if it's a tiny goal. So we've had some students, they made their first dollar online, they made their first $10, their first $100 in our group, in our Launch to Six mentoring communities. They celebrate the success and everyone loves it because it's inspiring, because they said they were going to make their first dollar online. They did it. They've proved to themselves that they could do it, which means when they celebrate, it tells their brain, you're a stud, you're an amazing woman, you do what you're going to say, I'm going to give you more confidence, more energy. But if you tell yourself the opposite, that means you're going to be more tired, more exhausted, and just more frustrated. That's why most people quit when they had a deal about to happen and it fell through, because they were so negatively charged out of fear that if it doesn't go through, they're out, they're going to quit. And I've seen hundreds, Thomas, clients quit when they've done so much work.
It's so close.
They didn't get a deal. They didn't know they've grown. Me and my business partner in another real estate investing course, we were like, you literally had a deal.
You had it,
you got that, and all you got to do is do it again. And they were like, no, it just doesn't work. And they were so negatively charged because they weren't celebrating, they were hating where they were. And it was desperate instead of inspiring.
And a lot of this, not only does it stem from the negative side, but it's again with that whole, how can I put it? It's the non-enjoyment of the journey. They have this feeling of, when I've done this at this point, I will be happy. And that, unfortunately, the reality is that as a result, you will never be happy. The entrepreneur's curse is you'll hit that and you want to go on to the next thing. So why not enjoy the journey along the way? Why not celebrate the smaller wins? We hit the end of the week. We hit an evening. We have a can of kombucha. We enjoy ourselves. We have a laugh. We smile. That's really important. And this is something else to add about our clients, and we're so happy for them. Really, I got more happy about them growing in their regard. Forget our business. I'm really happy with them getting their first dollar online, their first euro online, which is absolutely fantastic. For them, it's the start of that feedback loop, and that is huge. We spoke about this. We had a previous podcast about this where we spoke about that first dollar in business or online and what that does for you. That has justified, that has proved that hypothesis. That feedback loop has started, and they need to celebrate that. And that is what the group is ultimately about, as much as that support is. They now have a group of like-minded peers who are celebrating with them.
That's it. 100%. Well said.
No, awesome, guys. Awesome. So remember, always celebrate those wins. And look forward to catching you on the next one.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed it, guys. Take care.
Hey guys, it's Tom Ash. We hope you guys have enjoyed the episode as much as we've loved putting it together for you. Please guys, do us a huge favor. Hit that love button, hit that subscribe button, and review us on Apple iTunes. We do read the comments. We want to improve our content and give you guys the best that we've got. Equally, the best comment, guys, we will shout you guys out, and we are giving out free courses. So guys, please come hit that love button, leave us a review, and we'll catch you on the next podcast, guys. All the best. Take care.